Moses. I just want to tell you or to show you how to answer or handle this kind of questions, infinity series. So the infinity series, it has theorem fundamental or theorem number 1 state that suppose that M is a fixed under. Okay, I'll write for you. Theorem 1 state that suppose that M is a fixed number and sequence or I'll represent this way divided as sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3 is an undergoing, sequence, yeah, such that the two following conditions are satisfied for the values of M. Now we move on. Now let's talk be first. We go to the formula. Okay, the formula is like this. Just have to write it like this. Approaches sequence, approaches stripping x, you open the bracket, sequence n over un, which is close brackets sc sequence over the approaches the limit. From there now we go to the example. Okay, to the example here, pay very much attention. I'll mark it as my example 1, whereby find, okay, I mark it as question 1, find lim 2 n squared over n approaches 3 n squared. So these are the sequences minus 5n over plus here 4n, which is plus 1 minus 2. So this, now here there is, yes, meaning it's dividing, or it's looking for the quotient of these two numbers when you are solving. Okay, so now solution. On solving this one, apply the formula. Rim approaches, which is equals sequence over un, which is equals to n over n, whereby you begin now to solve. You write the original equation, which is this one. So now you write the original equation. You also put a line here. You also write it's 3 to the power 2 down, and on top it's 5 minus n over down again, it is positive 4n plus 1 over negative 2. Now you write equals of solving. Since this number, it has n squared, so you're going to pick this one 2. Write that 2 here. When you write that 2 here, now the moment just finishing write 2 here, this is what this sign now is minus, or take away sign, you indicate it. Then you write this 5 on top. This 5 it will be numerator, then this n it will be denominator. From there now you write plus. Now Now you come back to this one. Since this is n squared, this is n squared. Now this one, n squared, these two we have separated from this n. So meaning the variable or the coefficient of this n squared, it is 1. You write that 1 over n squared. You also put a line here down. You also put equals here. You come to this one. This 3, you're going to write it here. Then you go to this sign. It is positive 4n. So it will be 4. It is going to be numerator. This 4 will be numerator. Then this n to be denominator. From there now, you are going to indicate now. Here, this is negative 2. This negative 2, it is the constant number together with this one. So we have to forget them. We forget them or we throw them away. We're going to remain with this one. The coefficient of this n squared is 1. So you're going to write 1. The sign it is negative. Yeah, don't forget to write the sign. Then here you write, then you write this n squared. You write it down here, n squared. The moment you write it like this, now indicate therefore. Now we are going to find now the original answer. Going to look for the original answer. All of these we are going to leave them. For the reason why this they only having single n. This one was having single n. Only this one was having n squared. So I mean these they are equal. We equate them. This n this one it is negative. This one is positive. We also equate the main coefficient here to be only 1. That one are going just to let it be. So I'm going to pick these two numbers. 2 over 3. That's the answer. 2 over 3. We have answered. Okay. So without wasting much of time, we are going to look for the example 2. Example 2. So if the example 1 you didn't get it right. So now pay attention to the example 2. Be very attentive to hear, to listen to any word that I'm talking about. Okay, so example 2, it is like this. Yeah, example 2, the question is like this. 2 minus 3 over n. You begin. Introduce your formula, which is lim or limit 1 approaches, limit approaches limit 1 approaches infinite. This 8 it is in sleeping 8 it is infinite, which is you going to write it like this. AC sequence over the number of the sequence. Now you begin equals AC over you. You begin now. Since now this question is only like this. You begin. This is 2. Meaning this 2 it is separated from this one. It's very simple. You're going only to pick this number 2. You have answered. If you didn't listen it very well, then also I'll make this one as example 3, which the question is like this. 3 plus 4 over n squared. Okay, when the question is like this, simple. Since this n squared, this is 4, this plus 3. Now that's only to do it like this. Since unless this one, so we consider much this n number is n squared. We consider it when it is to this number. Well, if it is like this, we can consider this one. Now, since it's only like this, so the answer is only 3 here you pick. That's all. You get that? Now, I just want us to solve another equation, which is example 4. Another equation, which is example 4. Another equation, which is example 4. Which is like this. 3 3n squared minus 2n plus 1, then which is